step away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today.
I'm falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war.
The next to the last stop on the Castrol GTX Cup Series Tour brings us to Homestead Miami Speedway for stock 39 on the season. It's the running of the Ford EcoBoost 400, and we are set for 27 laps of racing here on this mile-and-a-half oval. And this next to the last stop here, remember I said they're going into the next to last race at last stop on the tour at Phoenix, Arizona. It was 29 points separated in the top 5 cars. Well, it's a bit spread out. It is now 28 points, I believe. No, it's 18 points separated in the top 2 cars and 29 separated in the top 3 cars, actually, in the points, and 30 for the top 4. So the points battle still a bit up for grabs, though. So after Homestead, so a 4-way going right now in the points. So with all that said, let's get to the starting line for today's running of this event here for 27 laps of action. On the pole, it is Dylan Young, the winner of the Food City 500 at Bristol, and the Miller Genuine Draft Ford, car number 2. He'll be flanked by the first Dover winner, Zach Rogers, and number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Row 2 is Chris Dodd, the number 4 Kodak Films Chevrolet, the winner coming off a good run at Phoenix, Arizona. And he'll be alongside Matt Gallio, the number 6 Valvoline Ford. Row 3 has Levi Shones, his best finish is second at Richmond, Virginia, the first stop at Richmond. He'll be alongside the winner at New Hampshire, Corey Williams, number 31 Lowe Chevrolet. Cooper Cyron was the winner of the first race at Darlington. He'll start inside of the 4th row in the FedEx Freight Chevrolet, car number 11. And alongside of him, Quentin Moore, the number 21 Sitco Ford. He was the winner of the race. He was the winner of the first race at Richmond, Virginia. Then Stephanie Gardner, the 26 Cheerios Ford, at the inside of row 5, and beside her will be the winner of the Southern 500 at Darlington, Trent Dunham, and number 1 Glass Pro Shops Chevy Impala. Andrew Perry, the sensation of the second half of the season. He's in the number 5 Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. He won the AC Delco 400 at Rockingham and almost pulled off the win at Phoenix the last stop of the tour as well. He'll be alongside the winner of the first race at Martinsville, Jessica Shelton, the number 9 Dodge Dealers Dodge. She's third in the points, coming in 29 behind leader Charles Sanford. Then it's the number 000 Aquafresh Pontiac of 2-time winner this season, William Bedford. He won at Atlanta and the race at the second race at Michigan. He'll be alongside the winner of the first race at North Wilkesboro, Joshua Osborne, the number 10 Tide Ford. He just made his way. He's knocking on the door of the top 10 of the points coming in. He comes in 12th in the standings. Then it's Jeremy Jones, a 2-time winner this season at the Las Vegas and Dover, the second Dover race in the Interstate Battery Chevrolet, car 18. Alongside of him will be the Western Auto Chevrolet, car 17 of Jesse Turner. He's been on a hot streak with a couple of good finishes as of late. Then it's Dylan Poteet, the number 22 Caterpillar Dodge, 2-time winner this season. He won at the first Michigan race, and he also won at the second Richmond event. He'll be alongside the number 35 Tabasco Hot Sauce Pontiac of James Richardson. Here comes the command to fire him up here at Homestead.
Drivers, start those engines!
And we begin the party and doing some racing here today at Homestead Miami Speedway. There you see in the back of the pack the 2 championship contenders, Kyle Matthews and Charles Sanford. Both start back in the back for this race. There, so Charles and Kyle's got a little bit of ways of makeup, some ground here, some top 10 contenders in the points too. Seth Cole, Kev Shearer, Johnny Gardner, all those guys back in the back. Should be a fun race today here in the Ford EcoBoost 400, and fittingly enough, it is a Ford who leads the field to the green flag, with Dylan Young, the winner of the first race at Bristol this season, looking for a second win of the season as they're about to get the green flag. And the Ford EcoBoost 400 is on. Ford having 4 of the top 10 spots in the top 10 qualifying. In qualifying, 5 of them are Chevrolets, and 1 of them was a Pontiac. And look at Chris Dodd having they're shooting out of like a shot out of a cannon. The number 4 Kodak Film Chevrolet. Dodd will lead the first lap. And Cooper Cyron now making it 3 wide inside between he, Levi Jones, and Dylan Young. As Young beginning to slip backwards as they come out of the backstretch into the 3rd turn. Levi Jones in this mix now, along with Andrew Perry in the 5. He'll be with that 5 ride next season with Levi Garrett as a sponsor. And here comes Cooper Cyron for the lead on Chris Dodd. Dodd in the 4, Cyron in the 11. As I said, Cooper was the surprise winner at Darlington in the first event over there this season. Last lap over 200 miles per hour. Faster than what you would normally see at Homestead Miami Speedway. Normally you would see about maybe 185, 100 miles an hour or so on this racetrack. Maybe a little over 180 actually, but Matt Dalio battling Andrew Perry for the 5th position as Chris Dodd takes the lead back. And number 4 Kodak Film Chevrolet, and as Perry and Dalio continue to battle for position. There's a mess going on here back in the middle of the pack. Dylan Young still sliding back as Jeremy Jones goes underneath him to pass him for position. Now Jones trying to get up underneath William Bedford in the 00 car. And you got the Dylans hooked up together. Dylan Young in the 2 and Dylan Poteet in the 22. And they're trying to split Jeremy Jones up the middle here. Poteet is at least, and it's kind of on the backstretch, got a big gaggle of cars that are about the middle of the pack here. This is about 10th to about 12th position. See where Poteet is clocked at this time by. Poteet clocked in the 12th spot, so this would be 10th, 11th, and 12th. Joshua Collard running up there in the 16th position. Collard came into this race 4th in the points chase, 30 behind. The man he's about to get passed by the way, Charles Sanford, who we said that he and Kyle Matthews need to make their way up to the front. Well, Charles is doing so with a vengeance right now in that 24 car. As he slides underneath Collard and maybe underneath Nicholas Romero as well. Now he's side by side with the 1 of Trent Dunham. And you got another points contender right there about to get on his butt for position. That's Jessica Shelton in the 9. Shelton does not have much luck at Homestead herself as we go on board with Jessica. Running right there behind Trent Dunham, trying to shove him by Charles Sanford. Going to turn number 1-3 at about 205 miles an hour and down to as far as 189 near the middle of 3 and 4. Nicholas Romero bouncing off the wall just a little bit. And about 204 heading up into the first turn. Mile and a half tracks are usually an engine builder's nightmare, as you saw by the tachometer, just over 9,000 RPMs out of these cars. So Shelton and Sanford have both moved their way through the field, though, and Kyle Matthews appears to be that way as well, as he goes inside now. Joshua Osborne for position. 3 wide between he, Osborne, and John Arndt, but Zachary Fitzwater wants to make a 4 wide out of the second turn. That may not bode well as they come out of that, as they go into the third turn, though. Somebody better back off, and it's going to be... I thought Fitzwater backed off. Well, yeah, he does. I thought Fitzwater was going to try to force the issue. With nonetheless move Matthews back up to the 20th position. Joshua Osborne hanging tough on the outside of the lane in the 10 car. Zach Rogers now takes the lead in the 3 car. So the top 3 in the points marching their way through the field. Although Matthews is about to lose a spot. Again, now the Zachary Fitzwater in the 45, he just doesn't give up. JT Bryant is up there in the 12 car, 2-time winner this season, and also 9th in the standings coming in. Solid year for JT so far. And he is also the leading rookie in the points chase. As we said, we got a battle within a battle in the points here. That's the battle for the top rookie. Actually, no, scratch that. JT Bryant is actually second in the rookie standings. Zach Rogers is actually the leading rookie in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. JT is second, and James Richardson is actually third. And they're actually all right together in the top 10, 8th, 9th, and 10th. And right now, JT would be 27 points behind Zach Rogers for the top rookie position. Back to the leaders in a battle for the lead here. Andrew Perry and Levi Shones. Shones had it by about a half a car length coming out of the 4th corner, and Shones gets that lead, and now here comes Perry back to the inside. Like I said before, ever since Andrew Perry took over that 5 car from Austin LaPlante, that car has been hot, and that car has been one of the hot cars on the series this season. Now, I calculated, though, if Andrew Perry would have started the season in that 5 car, that car would actually only be 31st in the points chase if I'd have given him Austin LaPlante's points. But anyway, Perry takes the lead there. Shones wants it back. And meanwhile, battle for third between Matt Dallio and Stephanie Gardner going at it. And where did Charles Sanford come from in that 24 car? He is up to the 7th position right now in the 24 machine, trying to go up underneath Stephanie Gardner in the 4 car, and now, bad news, he's stuck up on the high side, but the good news, he's got the draft off Stephanie right now. And Shones again leads that lap. But here comes Matt Dallio in the 6th. Here, Dallio to the inside of Shones. Darn pace car. Already down to 9 laps to go here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Be interested to see what the points will look like heading into the finale at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Napa Know-How 500. Dallio is right there behind Levi Shones. Andrew Perry running in 3rd position. Chris Dodd in 4th. Dylan Poteet moving his way up to the 5th position. And Poteet actually is side by side with 3 wide between he, Sanford, and Stephanie Gardner. That 26 car will be back with Quaker State as a sponsor, and the Buick with Chelsea Bowles behind the wheel. Sanford up to the number 5 spot now, trying to solidify his hold in the points lead heading into the finale. And Matt Dallio will now take the lead in the 6th car, the Mark Martin colors. And Sanford will try to shove Perry right by Levi Shones in a 0-1 car. Check to see who in the back of the pack there. Kev Scheer, who is 10th in the who is 7th in the points coming in. He's running in last place right now. Setup obviously missed on that 32 machine. Levi McIntyre continuing his struggle in the latter half of the season. Seth Cole Cole, who is 6th in the standings. He's back there. John Arndt, Joshua Osborne, Kyle Matthews about stuck in the middle of the pack. He's still 20th, right there behind his Trent Dunham in the 1. Actually about to go by Trent. Matthews running in 20th position. Shelton, by the way, running in 12th. By this time will be 3 laps to go. Levi Shones trying to make one desperate little charge. But here comes Andrew Perry in that 5 car. Perry came oh so close to winning at Phoenix. However, he does have, like I said, he has that win at Rockingham. Looking for his already 2nd win of the season, and he will have run only, and I say only, 10 races on the season, I think. This is the 9th race for Andrew Perry in that 5 car. Two laps to go. Does Perry have anything for Matt Dallio? Dallio quickly becoming the veteran in the NRSL ranks. He's big. He's a big name in the NRSL. That's the Dylan Young's league. And Dallio could be on his way to his first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series victory. We've had a season full of first-time winners. The white flag waves over Matt Dallio. 1 lap remaining here. But Levi Shones is closing in that 0-1 car. Let's see what happens on the final lap. Dallio still holding on. Perry trying to get a draft, Shones back up to the back bumper. Here they come through the 3rd and 4th turns now. Here Shones tries to make to the inside move. Here they come up the 4th corner. Shones tries to look to the inside, but nothing doing. Matt Dallio wins the Ford EcoBoost 400, and appropriately enough, in a Ford. Matt Dallio gets his first Castrol GTX Cup Series victory. And I believe I don't know how many first-time winners we've had so far this season, but we've had a lot of them in the second half of the season. Well, with Ryan Madden, Andrew Perry, Kev Shear, all those guys has won their first races this season. But what a fight Levi Shones put up. He proved today he had a strong car, but not quite enough to catch that man there. Matt Dallio, the number 6 Valvoline Ford, goes to victory lane. Average speed 198.338 miles an hour. Margin of victory 0.076. A good, solid battle for the win here. Levi Shones comes home 2nd. Chris Dodd comes home 3rd. Andrew Perry will be 4th. Stephanie Gardner 5th. Cooper Cyron 6th. Charles Sanford comes from the back to finish 7th in the race. A good day for him. Jeremy Jones was 8th. 9th was Dylan Poteet. 20th or 10th position will belong to Quentin Morris. Solid day for him. Corey Williams 11th, and he's come on late in the going himself as well. Same with Noah Cars finishing in 12th. Zachary Fitzwater 13th. Jessica Shelton 14th. 15th was Joshua Collard. Then Dylan Young, the pole sitter, 16th. Trent Dunham 17th. Joshua Osborne 18th. JT Bryant 19th. And stuck in the middle all race long, Kyle Matthews could not make any headway to try to make his way back, try to make his way to the front, but just, yeah. But he does come home a solid 20th in the standings, though, as he and Shelton were trying to make their way back in the championship contention. I think that it might be enough possibility to have Shelton close up on Matthews for 2nd in the points. Coming into the finale at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the points will be distributed at the end of this race, end of this video. Seth Cole, who was 6th in the points chase coming in, he comes in, he finishes 21st. 22nd, John Arndt, a solid day for him for the 600 winner at Charlotte. James Richardson 23rd, excuse me. Zach Rogers 24th, 25th. Dalton Day 26th. Johnny Gardner. Zach Flickinger, who was 5th in the points chase, coming home 27th. Jesse Turner 28th. 29th, Levi McIntyre, who won this Ford EcoBoost 400 back in season 11, by the way. Ryan George 30th, matching his car number. William Brock 31st. William Bedford 32nd. 33rd, Zach Austin. 34th, Dallas McIntosh. Joseph Romero 35th. 36th, Ryan Madden. Luis Hernandez 37th. Michael Turner 38th. Marty Johnson 39th. And 40th, Kev Shearer. So he didn't finish last today. That went to Nicholas Romero, who comes in last in this event. So it'll be interesting to see how the points will be distributed at the end of this video here, heading into the finale at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And one more time, our congratulations to Matt Dalio, who wins his first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series event as he takes home the Ford EcoBoost 400. And so we'll see it. And until then, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 5 years of offline racing at its best.